Hello and welcome to the channel. My name's Chris and we're glad you came along for the adventure today. Today we are doing some truck camping again. I believe you saw that in one of our previous videos, probably depending on the order that these videos end up getting posted. But we are back in Weiser State Park. It's actually the Clinton Tract, which is just a little north of Hamburg, Pennsylvania, kind of outside of Reading, Pennsylvania. It's a really nice area. It's extremely dispersed camping. It's not like a campground per se where you can go and they have bathrooms and all these fun amenities and such. We're really kind of out in the middle of nowhere. I would say roughly probably a quarter mile from our closest campsite to us. So this video isn't going to be the most adventurous video, but we definitely want to be able to show you around here and show you what dispersed truck camping can be like, or any type of dispersed camping really. I feel like a lot of people, especially since COVID hit, they turn to camping to be able to get out and do a lot of stuff, or turn to camping just to be able to still kind of get out and get away, and be able to go on vacations, but maybe, not be around as many people, which campgrounds do offer to a degree. You certainly are at least getting out of your house. But one thing that we found after COVID, to be honest with you, is how much we enjoy just getting out in the tent, which you've seen in a lot of these other videos if you've been following along. So this is no exception. We love it out here. I absolutely love being in nature and just being surrounded by nothing but the sounds of birds and maybe an occasional vehicle that passes by out on the access road here. So but yeah, like I said, this video is going to be showing you around Weiser State Park. There's only a couple campgrounds to get through, and I'm going to be seeing them in real time just like you are. So let's go check these campsites out. I hope you guys stick along for the adventure today, and yeah, let's get this party started. Alright, the first campsite that we're going to come to here is going to be P2 in the Clinton Tract. Over here to the right hand side, you can see is where you can park your vehicles and set up your tent. It's a little more of a flat area.
It's a pretty cool site.
You do have a little bit of a hill to walk up to or drive up into. And then here on your left hand side is going to be your area where you can have your picnic table and your fire pit. If you want to see more of this specific site, we do have a previous video that I posted last week with the actual truck camping in Weiser State Park, and you can check it out and see a little bit more of this campsite here. I think this one's pretty nice. This is site P3. It's another site that you can just drive right up to. Very nice, big, open, level site. We'll try to show you as many sites as we can here. I'm not sure how many of them are reserved, but this isn't like a typical campground. It's very dispersed. The campsites, I want to say, are probably around like a quarter mile apart from each other, give or take. So you can't hear your neighbors whatsoever when you're here. But this is a really nice site if you're looking for something fairly large and flat. I would say P3 is a great site. So we're going to keep looking around and see how many other sites we can show you. I believe there's only about 3 or 4 other ones in this loop that we can show you. So let's go see if we can check them out. right, this here is site P4. Looks like another pretty good site. Fairly level, plenty of space to be able to park your vehicles. This site's here is pretty nice because you get to, I don't know if you can see it in the GoPro, but you can get to see somewhat of a view out of the back with the mountain. So you can take a stroll back here and take a look. This is beautiful. This here is one of the locations like I talked about before. I'm not sure if you had seen the video that I did before on the truck camping up in the Poconos at a place called 100 Mile View. But this is kind of what I was talking about when I referenced that sometimes, you know, I just felt that that was a little pricey. You know, for reference, you can come here and you spend $10 a night and you know, you still get an absolutely amazing view all around you, but you're 100% dispersed. You don't have neighbors, you don't have any type of riffraff that's going on. You know, it's just you and you're out here relaxing in nature. So, you know, this is absolutely a beautiful, beautiful site. I think we'll be taking this one the next time we come back. All right, let's head on over and check out some of the other ones. All right, and I think this is the last campsite in this loop, PCG1. Again, not a bad campsite. You don't have as good of a view as the other one, but you definitely have a view from the parking spot. You have to walk back a little ways to get back to the campground, or the campsite rather. But it's nice and flat, very big and open. Got an area up there if you want to go up and be more in the woods to set up your tent. You can set up there. All in all, I don't think you can go wrong with any of these campsites. I think they're all really nice. They all have their own unique features. You know, really it's just a matter of your own personal preference. Take a walk up here. Wouldn't recommend tenting up here. You're on kind of a hill, but just for reference, you can still see that really nice view of the mountain. All right, we're gonna go look around and see if we can't find any other campsites here. I think this is the last one. I'm gonna take a look to see. So if you keep coming all the way to the very back of the campground loop, there is this really awesome fire tower. I am not daredevil enough and am absolutely terrified of heights, so I don't think you're going to be seeing me explore up there. But that is a really cool fire tower. All right, this is the last site in this loop, which is the Port Clinton loop. Realistically, even though this is the last site, it's actually the first site when you're coming up the road that you come to. This is site number P1. If you ever want to make reservations, Right here's the information to do so. You can call that number. You can go onto the DCNR website, which you see down below. I don't know if you'll be able to pick it up in a video, but you can also scan that QR code that's there. And that'll help you be able to get reservations to any of these. It used to be free camping in Pennsylvania when you come to the state parks and do dispersed camping, but that has recently changed. Let me flip you around here. We'll show you this campsite. Pretty nice campsite. Looks like you have some of the view of the mountain range through the brush and the trees here, like you did on the other sites. But as you can tell, it's a nice big open site. A little bit of a walk to get back to it. Not much at all. Maybe like 30 yards. Nice level spot here to set up your tent. That's about it. I hope you enjoyed us showing you around here some of these campsites. I know when you go on the DCNR's website, they show you pictures, but it's not always the easiest to either blow up to see the picture, or it's not always the best representation of what you're going to get yourself into. So hopefully if you're looking at coming to Weiser State Park, at least in the Port Clinton loop, that this was a little informative for you, and it'll help you when you go to pick out your next campsite.